The night air in Inglewood buzzed with an electric atmosphere, filled with the distant hum of traffic, chatter in parking lots, and the steady beat of a DJ warming up. Under the bright lights of SoFi Stadium, fans poured in, their excitement building into a collective energy that would soon resonate throughout the venue. After 3 consecutive sold-out nights, Kendrick Lamar and SZA had already made history on the first 2 evenings, but Night 3 promised its own surprises. Among these were the unexpected appearance of rising artist AZ Chike, the intense live debut of Kendrick's Squabble Up, and a grand finale that would cement the tour as one of the most memorable in hip-hop history. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. The stage itself was a breathtaking showcase of theatrical ambition. At its center, a rotating circular platform resembled a cosmic wheel, surrounded by towering screens reaching skyward, encased in sleek black frames and poised to burst into vibrant colors. The iconic GNX car, now a symbol of the tour, sat silently behind the platform, its elegant shape ready to transport artists through different narrative realms. Above, a dozen spotlights formed a constellation, prepared to direct their beams like arrows of storytelling, piercing, revealing, and illuminating. As the stadium lights dimmed and the DJ dropped Kendrick's signature synth beats from whacked-out murals, the crowd erupted in excitement. Night 3 had officially begun. From the very first note, it was clear that the evening would be filled with high drama. Kendrick Lamar emerged not from the shadows but from beneath the rotating stage, rising through a hidden trapdoor as the GNX's headlights illuminated him. Dressed in all black, with a leather jacket shimmering under the lights, he stepped onto the circular platform, microphone in hand, his gaze fixed on the thousands gathered below. For nearly 2 hours, Kendrick and SZA delivered a masterclass in live performance. SZA kicked off her segment with Awkward, her voice cutting through the stadium's noise with crystal-clear precision. She moved through The Weeknd, Lana, and Kill Bill, her visuals shifting from pastel floral themes to sleek silver futurism, each costume change more stunning than the last. When she addressed the crowd between songs, "You're the wildest crowd yet, SoFi," the audience responded with a frenzy that echoed throughout the concourses. Next, it was Kendrick's turn. The lights went out, and a single spotlight pierced the darkness as "Count Me Out" erupted in surround sound. Kendrick prowled the edge of the stage, delivering powerful verses that sliced through the night. Behind him, the screens displayed grainy footage of Compton, its streets, graffiti-covered walls, and youthful faces, showing his roots for everyone to witness. He smoothly transitioned into DNA, unleashing a wild energy that encouraged the crowd to chant along, moving in unison. Midway through his performance, Kendrick paused, and the stadium went quiet in eager anticipation. The phrase "special guest" appeared in bold white letters on the screens, sparking curiosity among the audience. In an instant, a spotlight illuminated the left side of the stage, revealing a tall, slender figure moving with elegance. The crowd erupted in excitement as AZ Chike, the artist from Brooklyn who grew up in Lagos and is famous for his underground hit Peekaboo, stepped into the light. Clad in a silver bomber jacket and distressed jeans, he grabbed the mic as a haunting guitar riff of Peekaboo filled the venue. Kendrick acknowledged him with a nod, and they shared a brief hug that expressed their mutual respect and friendship. AZ Chike then launched into Peekaboo, his voice resonating with both strength and intimacy. "Peekaboo, I see you through the shadows / hearts beating loud like tiptoes." The lyrics echoed throughout the arena as the crowd captured the moment on their phones, joining in on the chorus. "Peekaboo, tell me what you're feeling / no disguise can hide the truth revealing." As the last note faded, the stadium erupted in applause. AZ raised his arms in victory, while Kendrick stepped back into the spotlight to continue with his next song. For a brief moment, all eyes were on AZ Chike, marking a significant moment of acknowledgement from both the audience and one of hip-hop's leading figures. Kendrick's set went on with a series of hits, including Humble, Swimming Pools, Drank, and All the Stars, featuring SZA for a haunting duet. As the energy in the stadium reached its peak, he announced the live debut of Squabble Up, a fierce track that had previously only been available online. The beat hit with a powerful force, the drums resonating like far-off cannon blasts. Kendrick's performance was intense and urgent, brimming with emotion. You argue. Then you fall apart / bullets in the air, watching them fall / no half measures. Come ready / we hustle for money, while you play it safe. The arena pulsed with each lyric, the screens flashing in bright red, displaying the words in bold fonts that captivated the crowd. Fans mirrored Kendrick's energy, moving forward and raising their fists. It was more than just a show, it was a stirring call to action. Behind Kendrick, mannequins dressed in suburban attire, loosened ties and torn suits, fell like dominoes, visually illustrating his critique of superficial success and hollow ambition. At one point, he pointed at the audience and paused, letting the chant of "Squabble Up" rise and fill the stadium. As the song ended, Kendrick stood there, breathing heavily like a boxer after a tough match. The resulting silence was palpable, an acknowledgement of the intensity of his performance. Then, the stadium erupted in applause, whistles, and cheers. For the final encore, Kendrick and SZA joined forces for 2 closing duets, Luther and Gloria. Candles flickered on stage, creating a starry ambience around them. Dressed in matching white and gold outfits, they honored legacy, faith, and resilience. As the last note of Gloria faded away, SZA gently said, "We love you, SoFi." Until next time. Kendrick raised his hand in salute, the GNX's headlights shining one last time before they both vanished into the darkness. In the nearby parking lots and after-parties, fans buzzed with excitement and praise. Social media was alive with clips of AZ's Peekaboo appearance and Kendrick's live rendition of "Squabble Up." Critics were impressed by the sold-out trifecta, 3 consecutive nights at a stadium that few rappers dared to headline. Commentators compared Kendrick's successful run to legendary rock bands of the past, noting how he had redefined the standards for hip-hop performances. Yet beyond the accolades and reviews lay a deeper truth. Kendrick Lamar and SZA had achieved more than merely filling SoFi Stadium. They had created a shared experience that connected generations, showcased emerging talent, and reaffirmed their own creative vitality. Each night was unique, a mix of guest appearances, surprise set lists, and visual storytelling. However, Night 3, highlighted by AZ Chike's rise and the live debut of "Squabble Up," emerged as a pivotal moment, proof that even after years at the top, Kendrick Lamar remained a master of reinvention, collaboration, and impactful performance. As the stadium emptied, the sounds of chants still resonated in the corridors. Janitors collected confetti and used light sticks, unknowingly gathering more than just litter. They were collecting memories. In the gentle illumination of the exit signs, the essence of those 3 nights glowed like embers, showcasing the magic that happens when creativity, ambition, and authenticity come together on a stage designed for legends. As the sun rose over the Los Angeles skyline, the city felt a bit lighter. Kendrick Lamar, SZA, AZ Chike, and the thousands of fans who attended had made their mark on SoFi Stadium. 3 sold-out nights, 3 unforgettable nights, and one night, Night 3, forever remembered as the moment they glimpsed behind the scenes and discovered something truly remarkable. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.